what's up, y'all? What's going on? Back for Missile Talks. Yes. So if y'all joining in, y'all noticed as a new intro, outro. So hope y'all enjoying it. I also did Mr. Social Corner 2 hours ago, starting at 2 o'clock, and that was a new thumbnail and a new intro, outro for that as well. So I put the link for my Mr. Social Corner if y'all did not catch that as well. And because I made some channels updates and I made news, and it's only like 2 people came through. Tracy CM, thank you for y'all coming through and keeping me company, Mr. Social Corner. But Mr. Social Corner is here to stay more consistently now. That was a channel update. And I'm going to say it again in this one. It's just because some of y'all did not show up at that last one. Mr. Social Corner will be more a permanent thing on Sundays, just as Mr. Talks. Mr. Talks will stay at 4 o'clock p.m. Mr. Social Corner will probably, I will say 2 o'clock, but if a lot of people didn't come through the 2 o'clock one, because I guess it's too early, I may push that to the 10 o'clock one and see how it goes. So next week, Sunday, Mr. Social Corner will be 10 o'clock p.m. and see how it goes. I think a lot of the last people came through my last live when I did the 10 o'clock on Sundays. When I did P-Valley, a lot of people came through for that. So we'll test it out. But Mr. Social Corner will be here to stay for more often. And we could continue to do more of the things on that channel. The social gospel, cops, current events, and everything. That's separate from social updates. Shows talk is Mr. Talks. Mr. Social Corner is most of the social events, celebrity gossip, movie reviews, all that extra stuff, concepts that we can discuss. And also, I mentioned that once a month we're gonna do movie live on Social Corner. Not a movie live and actually watch the movie. We can't do that. But we're gonna watch the movie beforehand and we're gonna discuss the movie and talk about everything we can. Now we adults, like, come on, we can discuss things, we can dissect things. More variety of the TV show, because a lot of things I really don't care for a lot of reality TV shows now. So that's why I haven't been really reviewing them. Everything, because it's getting boring. Everything. So I had to do more variety in my channel. I also mentioned that I go do more discourse in the afternoon time before I go to work, instead of just only waiting in the evening time, because I know some people is not always up at that time. So on Discord, some of the shows that we watch will be done in the afternoon time. You see me on, come on. And also, let me see what I have, movie review. And I will bring up a Cash App soon. So for people who want to support can support me in any aspects. If y'all don't want to do YouTube, I can do it that way. And I know people have been asking me. So I would say, hey, because I never really a person who really asks people for money, because like that, because I work hard for my own. But it's all appreciated for everybody who want to support and everything. Because as the channel grows, this is the one appreciated people have for you. And y'all know this is not the one who demands stuff. It's always appreciated if y'all get it. At that late, I love what I do, so I just do it and do it. Everything. And I love the small community we have. The people that show up and support, I love it as much as I can. So y'all, thank you so much. Almost up to 1,300 subscribers, and it's feeling good. Slow but surely, it's feeling good. All right. Let's start. We start with shows updates before we get into the shows. We're gonna talk about Dubai first, then Belle Collective, and then we ended with the Black Hamptons, because that's one of the new shows I enjoy watching on BT Plus, and it's really good, and we're gonna discuss it. All right, so I hope more people come in, because this is our staple time, so I know more people are ready for coming in. Let's go. Shows updates. Ooh, what's that? Hey, SM, hi, Boo. How you doing? Thank you for coming through for the last one. You supporting this one as well. Yeah, love it. Let's play a little bit of music. All right, Love and Marriage Huntsville season 4 resumes November. Not November. September 10th. We know we had this big blowout drama last week, so I guess this was a way to get us interested and excited for this coming second half of the season. And the extended trailer of the second half came out this past weekend. On my Mr. Social Corner, we discussed it. So if y'all want to know what's happening on the trailer, y'all find the link that's posted up there, and y'all go through it. I did show the video, but I played the audio, and then we just pause and we discuss what happened, so y'all know what's going on. So I'm excited for Love and Marriage Huntsville, even though it's a hot mess. I'm excited for it, and next Sunday will be review on that on Mr. Talks. Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14 is on Bravo TV. We discussed their outfits last week, the outfits of Atlanta, and we got caught up to the drama going on. So stay tuned for that. Real Housewives of Dubai is on Wednesdays, and I've caught up to everything, including the reunion. So we're going to discuss Miss Dubai first after we finish the show's update. Married to Medicine season 9 is on Sundays on Bravo TV. I caught up to that too, except for the last episode, but we'll discuss that when we get a chance on the watch alongs. Belle Collective season 2 is on Fridays on OWN. Yes, we're gonna talk about Belle Collective today. Ready to Love Miami season 6 on Fridays. I don't review on Ready to Love, but I have been doing watch alongs consistently, so I know what's going on. Family Fiance. It was on a break, but it's resuming back this September 10th, just same day as Love and Marriage Huntsville. So we'll be back to back. So y'all know I'll review Family Fiance as well. So next Sunday will be Love and Marriage Huntsville, Family Fiance, Belle Collective, and the Black Hamptons. All right. Married at First Sight season 15 is on Lifetime on Wednesdays. That could be probably one of the shows we'll do some watch alongs to the evening time. No, afternoon time. But it'd be so long. Queen Sugar premieres September 6th on Tuesdays. It was a shocker when I was looking through the OWN network when I was watching Belle Collective and Ready to Love last night. It showed it. I didn't see the trailer yet, but if y'all noticed in my channel, I have used to review Queen Sugar, and I enjoy it. But the only thing about it, last season I didn't review it because that's one of the shows that's really kind of like emotional heavy. It's really good. The acting is great, everything, but it's kind of emotional heavy. So it's like at times I don't want to go through that emotional, be sad and think things and give me all my feelings. So I took a break with Queen Sugar last season. So I didn't really know what's happening. But you can do watch alongs of Queen Sugar. I know I'm going to review it, but every now and then if something is really good to talk about, we can talk about it on this talks. Queen Sugar. It just know it's not gonna be a weekly review because it's a lot. The Black Hamptons on BT Plus is really good. We're discussing that today. Rap-ish is a show from Issa Rae. I gotta get caught up on that, and when we do, we will give an update of the show. Same as Sweet Life LA on HBO Max. Get an update on that, and then we're gonna talk about it. Ink Master season 14 is on Paramount Plus. Premieres on September 7th. I discussed that last week that I enjoy Ink Master, even though I don't have tattoos, but I just like watching competition shows, just like Hell's Kitchen. Is Hell's Kitchen coming back? I don't know if it is. If it is, somebody ain't tell me, and I'm mad if I missed it. But if it is, Hell's Kitchen is one of my guilty pleasure shows I watch as well. Mr. Talk next Sunday will be Belle Collective, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Family Fiance, and the Black Hamptons at 4 o'clock. And then Mr. Social Corner will be at 10 o'clock next week, because I'm going to test out that time. It will be various topics. So send your suggestions to me on Instagram, Twitter, and Discord. All right, let's jump into the shows. Hell's Kitchen and Bar Rescue. Yes. I love Hell's Kitchen. I gotta see if they're coming back and get the next season. Sometimes I don't be catching it, and then when I search through it, and they tell me the next season's coming out, I say, what the hell? Yeah. You know what? Because I don't be sitting down and watching primetime television like I used to anymore, so I'm on the go. So if it doesn't show no trailers and I don't see it, I would be searching for it. I would miss it. But Let's write that down. All right, let's start this music. Maybe Labor Day weekend. Everybody out and celebrating. I said, where's everybody at? I know y'all around. But doesn't matter. Y'all know I still gonna give it a review. I like Dubai. Let's get into Dubai. Chad, y'all know I was doing weekly reviews of it, and then I just stopped. And it's not because of the show. I just said, I don't know. It just happened. So I remember on my channel, I stopped at The Piper Tea is Hot, you know, when Phaedra came, make her appearance and everything, and all that stuff. And from then on, I had to binge watch the rest of the episodes and get caught up. So a few things I want to discuss is this Stanberry making a bunch of excuses of her saying what she said to Lisa. Yeah, I know, remember that. When she told Lisa that, what is this? You gonna suck her husband dick? That's what she said. And you becoming one of them to Sergio, all that stuff. Do all that. Blaming on the freaking, oh, I was hungry, I didn't mean it, it was not serious. So I said, girl, you meant this. Every word you were saying, I don't care if you were drinking or not. You said it. It was offensive. I apologize for that. I was trying to make it seem like you was hungry or this is that day. You said all that. At the end of the day, girl, that was poor taste. Don't even put my mouth in your man's penis again. Or let's discuss anything like that, you jealous girl. Like, because your husband was talking to me, what are you in your feelings for? He wants you. He wants your spring chicken ass. He didn't want me. She got my face. So, all that, and I still don't like her. I don't like Stanberry. I don't care. Yeah, she gave some storyline and everything, but at the end of the day, I can't really stand her. She was not the star that everybody trying to make her seem to be. I don't care how she was in London, whatever that name of the show is. I didn't care. All I care about was like, listen, if this supposed to be the breakout star, this supposed to be the name, she better give. And she was giving flat. Flat to the T. Nothing. The breakout star this season was Lisa and Ion. And I love Ion. Despite a lot of people say she's too much sometimes. But Ion is basically just her. She speaks her mind. She says sometimes crazy, stupid stuff. But not like stupid, but it's funny. And how she explains things is funny. So it's like, but she does have a backstory. So it's just like she doesn't give you one layer. She gave you different things. She had a horrible upbringing that make her probably the person where she is now, who like to have fun in life, who want to enjoy herself, who want to bring gifts to people, like a pot of lemons and a bowl of onions and a goat that Lisa and her family end up loving and stuff like that, and have a good time. And maybe that's what she's so like free loving with her son. And that, as a cool parent, I mean, of course she could be disciplinary, she could be strict, but every now and then you might have to do that as a parent. But to me, her relationship with her son seemed like it's really a good connection with them two. And that also that she has a good loving husband. So it's like, that's great. So, like I said, Stanberry was even all that to be even considered. And then her freaking annoying ass husband, Sergio, child, he annoyed me to death. He annoyed me. I couldn't stand it. He was the only husband that would always want to be around, always in the picture, always freaking under freaking Stanberry's neck and leg. Want to go to every trip, want to say things, was on social media, Twitter, talking mad junk about the ladies. He's the only husband. And everybody have husbands that were showcases, But nobody husband was been on social media doing all this stuff that Sergio be doing. Going back and forth with the ladies. Say all that. That all treats that he had that claimed that was somebody else. He was doing the most. And I rolled my eyes so deeply when he came in that boat to surprise Stan Baby on the girls' trip. I was like, so this is what we're doing. Really? Now, if you wanted to surprise the ladies, you should have called up the other husbands and they all came. But no, you want to be the only one because she called the quiet team. Like, granted, I'm going to say this, despite I like Ion, maybe she did overreacted about the conversation they had because she didn't really come after us. Stan Baby didn't come after Ion at that table when she asked about businesses. Now, I do understand Ion feelings like, listen, you asked me a couple of times, do I have businesses? Maybe I think you throwing jabs at me. But they was having a general conversation that I felt like it was not a dig at each other. It is that I am some type of way about it. So I can knock her feelings. Maybe she misunderstood and everything. But the all that, call your husband if anyone want to show up. Just show up. No shirt on the time. I say, sure. How y'all feel? Because I was annoying as hell. I said, really? You the only one. Hey, J-Dog, how you doing, boo? Why? Huh. Yeah, he the only one doing the most. And instead of calling her mama on it, they just brushing past that like it's nothing. I said, okay, so he's a 7 housewife. Yes, the only one came to the trip. It's a girls' trip. And I was with Ion. I said, no, it's a girls' trip. Why is he coming here for? Yes, it was. And normally it's usually quiet. So every now and then that stuff happens, people in the building. But it's usually quiet. Why I gotta do my video? Do you want to make all that noise? So I was doing about that. And said no. So everybody was calling, Sandra. Shut the hell up. Y'all hop on his D if y'all want him. It's like that. It's very annoying. I don't like her. Doing crying on the tears. Both Ion and Sternberry talk to their husbands. You ain't see freaking Ion husband coming through. It's the only one. And then when they had that reunion last night, talk about all these treats that he had. I said, yes, I remember those treats that he had. He was the only one. I said, why are you so why are you involved? And Sternberry, listen, lady. I know you said you want to wait 2 years and everything before you had the baby, or you want to carry the baby or something like that. I said, don't give it a guy, no baby. No guy does not deserve any baby if he don't understand the process of birth and childbearing. He not understand none of that. From conception to bearing. No one should have a baby by no man who don't understand no process of baby bearing. No. Of surrogacy, of babies made of this. He clueless. Clueless of all of that. Everything. And to me, based on what you saying last night, you don't seem like you that hell bent about it. And you're not even you having it for him. I said, like I keep telling y'all, women, at the end of the day, yes, it takes 2 to create, but you don't want to have to go through it. The body change, all that stuff. And most of 9 out of 10 times, the man is not always around to help you. They might be there financially, but that's not all of it takes for the baby. So you got to be the one to be there. So for Stan baby, I know she made a joke. I don't know if she's serious or not. That she said, "Listen, if I got this baby, you take care of it. So you want the baby so badly." I would do the same thing. If you want the baby so badly, you to be a single mother, even though you're married, and let's see how it feel. I just throw the money in. Here get the money. Here get the Pampers. Here, what you want? Okay, whatever. You want a nanny? Let's get a nanny. Shit, I ain't taking care of Jack. I pump the milk in the bottles. You be feeding the baby everything. Call me a baby daddy. And yeah, the roles reversed. You baby mama, I'm the baby daddy. Even though I push it out of mom's figure, nah. Why he's so? She's so protective. Mm-hmm. That's how you know he is. Yeah. If you want the baby so bad, you take care of the baby. You go ahead, take care of the baby. You want the baby so bad. But no, you don't deserve it. So I'll keep saying that, keep saying it again. If a woman want a baby, make sure you want the baby. Don't have the baby for a man. Because the man could give you all this sweet nothing. And I say all men, but most men do. All the sweet nothing, be there. And when the baby was born, where they at? Ghost. And you be still married to them and they still ghosted. Oh, I pay for this, I pay for that. I want to pay tuition and the baby. Shut up. That's part of it. But you forget I make money too, right? It's not only on you. But whatever. So the fact that he don't know nothing, you shouldn't have no baby by him. He need to go to class. Put him in class. He like to be around women all the damn time. Have a class. And learn all this stuff before you want to have a baby by this guy. That's what I'm saying. A sugar baby supporting the baby? Hell to no. The baby get here, he gonna be all, oh, it's a lot of work. It's this is that, this and that. He's lubricating himself. And then the fact that they're trying to argue Ion down about what she said about him not playing. At the end of the day, she was right. He has a contract, but he haven't played. So yes, he getting money for the contract, but he been benched. So he really haven't played on the field. So he was a soccer player. He was a player on the team. And he said, "Nah, he has no. Y'all keep going about the contract, but y'all knocking, y'all disagreeing about her that saying he's not a soccer player. He has a contract, but that doesn't make him a soccer player. He didn't play, and I think in the picture they had about him kicking the ball, it seems to me, based on y'all telling me, he was always been benched. So what he's doing? But yeah, y'all want to argue her down." I say he got a contract. That was really defensive. Now he had a contract, but apparently he just benched. I said, so he never played. It came out your mouth. He never played. Argue this lady down. But yeah, he's always around. Always on social media, doing the most. Next time I have Sergio as a main cast, as a housewife. Okay, y'all can break barriers. Real Housewife of Dubai cast, and Sergio will be part of the intro. Let him have a tagline and everything. Since he want to be a freaking housewife so badly. I said it. People call me Stan Baby, Sugar Baby. But I'm letting you know, I'm not the only baby. I was like, listen. Something like that. I've had Sergio in the salad. Let's get in the salad business. Shoot. I may be raising the baby. Don't forget, I'm the sugar baby. Chad, that's to be his tagline. So it was a conversation between Brooks and Sarah and Brooks' two best friends, right? And Sarah does give her vibes that she want to be a counselor, she want to be a therapist, she want to be preachy, because how she grew up, whatever it is. Every time you have a conversation with Sarah, she talks to you like she's a freaking therapist, like you paying her for a freaking session. If y'all don't believe me, go to her scenes. Her scenes, she talks to you like she's trying to counsel you. And I ain't ask for a counselor, girl. You're supposed to be a friend. Let's talk. As friends. Yeah, it's just the way of the day. And you know what annoys me at that reunion last night? Not last night, but I watched it last night. Every time a top conversation came about that was just heavy, or at least somewhat kind of deep, he kept asking Sarah, what's your opinion? Is she a historian? Is she a freaking thesaurus? Is she an atlas? Is she a dictionary? Is she all that? Is she a globe? Is she a classroom? Like, why, Annie, why you keep asking her opinion? When they had that discussion about the Dubai history, about the laws and stuff like that. Everybody said all that stuff, and then he want to end it with Sarah. It was something else that's discussed, and then he want to end it with Sarah. I said, why do you keep asking Sarah? Is she the class teacher? Yeah, like she was, like she's a fuck, whatever. And then what pissed me off, when Ion said Sarah wanted to get the lawyers and police involved because she called you preachy. So your ego is that fragile that you want to get the lawyers and police involved because she called you preachy and judgy. Really? And you notice that she didn't really like. She said, "What you trying?" She was trying to make it seem like she didn't do all that. Girl, you did that. I said, "Girl, you've been preachy." A lot of the ladies, they said the same thing. You've been preachy. You talk to them like you judging them and you critiquing them. Yeah, need nothing to sit, eat a French fry and go jump in the freaking quicksand. Eat a French fry and jump in the quicksand. Hey, Renee Boo. Should have asked how she felt about 365 days. Yeah, they asked nothing about her biggest business, but don't about everybody else. Yeah, it was brushed off, and I ain't like that. How you brush that off? Andy, that's just I can't stand Andy. Because that was so important. I know for something else. You want to go through that extreme, call a lawyer and the police because she called you preachy, and Andy just let that go like it was nothing? Sure, I would give her a reason to call me a freaking lawyer on that. I say, yes, you a dumb, preachy ass mother. And I would say all that. And every time I see her, I say, what's up, preachy? Hi, what's up, preachy? What's up, preach? How you doing, boo? Hey, preachy. Hey, y'all. Hey, preachy. She would have been mad. They would have cut all my scenes. I would have annoyed Sarah so bad, she would probably have to call the lawyer. Oh, well, her name wouldn't be called Sarah anymore. Her name would be called Preachy. And when I want to see you call the lawyer that. Preachy, Stanberry, Brooks, Nina, Ion, Lisa. Preachy, Stanberry, that's what her name is. She would be never called Sarah by me. And she said, why you keep calling me that? I said, well, petty goes and petty goes. I like, so yeah, and they brushed that off. I was I ain't like that. I didn't like that at all. So yeah, Brooks and Preachy had a freaking conversation, and before Preachy said what she said, Brooks, you asked your son to cut the chicken for him. You said you want mommy to cut the chicken for you. She said yes. Call your freaking assistant to cut the chicken for him. I said, girl, you said you was gonna do it yourself. And then tuck him under the bed. You could have waited 2 seconds to tuck him under the bed. We'll have your assistant do it. And when the assistant, her sister name is Sarah. That's why I'm even trying to call her Sarah. Your sister Sarah is doing all the work. And why you had that freaking sister look like she was a freaking old, I didn't want to say it. It been said on Twitter. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Because the way how she had that assistant looked like her sister was freaking back in the days. Servant. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm getting at. They ain't look like. So, you didn't cut the chicken for your son. And then he tried to eat the chicken with his hands. Well, I said, listen, most people eat chicken with their hands. And then you got him the short. I said, why he having a knife when you supposed to cut the chicken? They try, you gotta use utensil when you eating chicken and everything. He ain't gonna be doing. I said, this boy's 9 years old. When you get in high school and you go to college, when you do etiquettes, then you could do teach that. So what he eating in hands, even figure like, what's the big deal? I understand you want to teach him some things, but damn, the boy was stressed. He said, damn, I can't do this. Why I can't do that? Why I gotta do that? Why I gotta do that? The boy was like, come on, let me eat the chicken. But then again, when they had that freaking food that Sarah had, I call her name, Preachy, and you had to eat with your hands, you would definitely eat with your hands. I said, Brooks, where are the utensils at? Because, Brooks don't like eating with her hands. Sure. So you eat French fries with a fork? I mean, sometimes you do. But every now and then you want to, who got time to order, get a utensil? What it look like you have a whole bag in your hand with French fries and you have a fork? No. What? I guess you cut the hamburger too, right? And pick it up with your fork. You cut the pizza up with your freaking fork and pick up with your fork. You use a spoon for popcorn, right? Y'all know what I'm getting at? If you saw utensils all freaking pointing to you. Yeah, so she was doing all that. So Preachy asks Brooks, I don't know your relationship with you. She said, can I say something? You say yes. Now, if you ain't wanted her to say nothing, you could have said, no, I don't want to hear your opinion. No, you don't know nothing about my son. I don't want you to hear your opinions. Point blank, period. You could have dead that. But you let it go. You let it go on. So she said, you need to be more closer to him. What you mean? Like, be more close to him and everything. Oh, I saw like that. You could have tucked him in the bed. And she gave you an example. She said, give me an example. You could have tucked him in the bed. You could have cut the chicken for him. Like, all that stuff. And Brooke said, oh, you trying to say I ain't not affectionate enough? And she said, don't tell me. And I said, listen, yeah, I understand that. Nobody want to be told how to parent their own children. So, yes, Preachy was overstepping her bounds. Thank you, boo. Overstep your bounds. But at the same time, I'm looking at it. I said, damn, does she even look like she close to her son? I mean, she probably can because she's raising her son by herself, but still. You want to, and then she said she has a tactic that she grew up doing. I said, it's not always, that's what Preachy was saying, break the cycle. You can break the cycle. She said, oh, breaking the cycle means you talking breaking my culture. I said, no, it's not. You can still keep your culture, but breaking the cycle. And Brooks Dick, yeah. She did came off weird. That whole scene. Yes, Preacher overstepped her bounds, but she ain't saying that much bad things. But I understand that nobody want to be told about their parenting. So I don't understand that. But at the same time, Brooks, how you move that whole scene make us look like I said, okay, girl, what the hell you was doing? And they get defensive, and then your best friend was kind of agreeing about Preachy was saying, and then you went off on him. Cuss him out. I said, girl, you don't get all cute. He looked like he probably was one of the leaders. Don't get cute in the front of this camera's going about. You know what? I ain't gonna do all that. Now you, nobody gonna tell me. I said, nobody gonna tell you. We don't have to tell you. Sure. With me, y'all kick a four right next to me. I'd be like this. I know, I got a heart. But I said, oh, he fell. Brooks. Your kid fell. I won't touch him either. I said, no, you say you want to parent, go ahead, parent. Yes. They claim he isn't. And like, he was just that quick. Claim he wasn't your bestie because he gave an opinion. If he was the bestie, he should have gave you an opinion. You should have got mad. Do all that. I was like, Brooks. So yes, you both was doing the most at that scene. Preacher should not overstep her boundary, but you gave her agreement to like to say what's her piece. That if she said her piece, you should have shut it down. I said, no, I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about that. Now, when they try to ask the questions to Sarah on how you feel, I don't think they really discuss it that much because they cut that off. Now, what was her response? So if y'all remember, I don't remember her response. I didn't really care. But oh no, she said, if I would have heard that, I'm pushing her aside and told her, now we gonna do about this. That's what I think that's what she said. And okay. She said she needed her to read the room. But you gave her the okay to say what she said. Read the room what? After she said, I don't know about you, I said, yeah, you don't know it. I don't want to hear it. Period. End it. That would been done with it. But now y'all besties good. Y'all good to now. The 4-2 at the reunion. So that's it. What else was popped off with African? Oh yeah, Stanberry was all freaking upset about freaking Ion wearing a veil. Not a veil. She ain't wearing no veil. She wore a see-through lace train with her outfit. I would say it was not no wedding dress. But you mad she looked better than you? Because how the hell you came with that freaking $1 million whatever necklace on with a freaking ugly ass cowboy boots with that dress? That was dumb as hell. I don't care you want to freaking sand. Wear some shoes. That cowboy boots. Oh, yeah. The border school. That's what I missed. Thank you for reminding me. The border school. Yeah, they called you out. They got the border school. Because I understand you think that was a great thing. I said, way a lot of people say about border school, that's not always a great thing for a lot of them. And one thing I was here for Stan Baby, she explained her truth. And maybe that's how Stan Baby is now. Because you throw away the border school because you don't want no time to deal with them. And you send them to boarding school for years. For years. Stan Baby said she was at boarding school from 6 to 18 years old. That's a lot of time. Because you don't want to be bothered. You did that's best for him. And they were throwing statistics that most of the time kids is not happy being in boarding school. They have emotional disconnect or distress of being going to boarding school. And you got mad. Thank you, Renee Boo. She was bothered because they called her about one. She was like, nah, I never said that. Yeah. You say you were surprised at someone boarding school. Now, I never been to boarding school, but I can knock nobody's experience by that. And based on what I've heard from people going to boarding school, they wasn't miserable. Because it's not just sending them away, it's a strict disciplinary culture. They have strict rules and guidelines. You there most of the time seeing the same people over and over again. You live in the quarters, strict regimen, going to school, I guess learning, but at the same time, a strict regimen. Like I said, it's and for years like that, child, no. And that's your only son. So what do you think how he will feel if you send him away for that long time? Yes. Thank you. The best part of school was going home. Exactly. Probably the best part. So you know that was cute. I said, no, you proud yourself of walking away with nothing after your divorce to be with your son, and then you want to ship him for the majority of his life to boarding school? No, that's not happening. Keep your son there in Dubai. You got these multiple glass houses. When he get older, he could help you with the business. Hey, whatever. And she fought for custody, and you want to ship him away. That don't make any damn sense, Brooks. No damn sense. And I wish they got on your behind more. But hey, you sensitive about your parenting, so I guess we'll stay back. And now she realized it was not a good idea. Don't you think? Because I do agree. You send your kids to boarding school because you didn't want to deal with that. You want to, and usually people who send them kids to boarding school is because they can't deal with the outbursts of the kids or the behavior or they emotional and all that stuff like that. They didn't want to deal with that. They didn't want to deal with discipline. They didn't want to deal with the upsetness or the angry the kids have or towards them about some way, shape, or form about them being neglected or whatever other stuff. So they shipped them away from boarding school so they could get them right. Okay, whatever. So what issue you have with your son that you got to send him to boarding school? And it's not because you want him to learn some skills. You teach that on your own. So that's why she was touchy. But I still like preaching. And Nina served no purpose because when Lisa said she's the only one to have a viable working business right now, let's discuss that. We haven't heard anybody Sarah preaching business that much in the season. Stanberry, or we know she's an influencer on Instagram that she get paid for do advertisement for sponsorships. So I mean that could be a job, but that's in the house. It's not like you had to dish out money. You get shipped things to your house, you have to advertise it, and then they pay you. Brooks is just now opened up a spa, glass spas, whatever it is. So you had no business at the time. You just not opening the one up. Ion's supermodel, so she working hard, but it's not her own business. But she does that other stuff that she said she does doing. But it wasn't showcased that much in the show either. And Nina, you going around act like you spending money. So what kind of fruitcake business you say you have all or something? That's what Ion said. People eat fruitcake, and I was laughing too because I was like, fruitcake business. I said, girl, what's since you had a fruitcake business? You never mentioned none of that. And granted, yes, maybe this lady's all working. But if Lisa feel like she's the only worker standing right now, let her feel that way. If you got a business, I want to get married. I said, okay, I got a business, and you ain't talking to me. Oh, my business don't mean nothing. So what business you have? A fruitcake business? The people eat fruitcake? Child. No, don't get me wrong. It does look good with the fruits and everything on it. It does look good, but yeah. But we never knew you had a business, and that's the case. Why you never showcasing that? Sure. Why you have a fruitcake business opening party or something? Showcase that you have the business. Well, I would love to showcase openings So why you didn't showcase the VV or soft or whatever opening you had? If it wasn't an open, at least pretend it was. And then Stanberry at the reunion saying that Lisa stole designs. And Lisa said, I got every freaking thing in writing and paper that my thing is legit. 90% of my business is my own designs. 10% was outsourced, and I got paperwork for that. And my business out there. And she showed the paper of how much she made on Facebook sales alone. Oh, she said, how much your website? You got no traction. How you know? She got no traction on the website. What website you go? You was hating. You was hating. And Mina Lowe. You mean to tell me it's nothing about Mina Lowe out there? Yes. And that's the thing I'm going to get at. So I just posed a question and said, why she didn't say that? She said, well, I guess she wanted to say it to me. I said, no. If she felt like Lisa was still 100 signs, why you didn't sue a long time ago? Mina Lowe has a successful business. She said she didn't show got made. Oh, she want to wait till now? No, ain't wait till now. And why she would go to tell you? Why she ain't go straight to the lawyer? No, you know she ain't still no business. Her figure designs. Bullshit. If she did, she would have been sued her. It would have been on tap. It would have been on record. Because Google always have something that Lisa getting sued. But no, she want to text you now all of a sudden to tell you that Lisa stole her designs. F out of here. She made that up. She wants some money. Exactly. Exactly, Jado. She didn't open my no business about she got put on the spot. Oh, I got a business? Forgive me? Oh, girl, you got a business. Why not sue if she's stealing? That's what I'm saying. Mina Lowe been around a long time. I think even some celebrities was using Mina Lowe outfits. And you go figure act like you couldn't sue then? Now you want to come around? Because you had no case. They only use Stanberry. And Stanberry, you duncy ditzy ass, go around on freaking national television and say that with no proof. And then you come with a book of lies. What kind of receipts you trying to have? Now, I don't know if that's a book that she made or Lisa has a book out there called Book of Lies. I don't know. I didn't search it. But you are obsessed with Lisa. And you're jealous. And I agree with her. She said, nobody got to be jealous. Yes, you are. Because you want to be threatened by telling her she needs to suck on your husband's dick. Nobody want to suck your freaking sugar baby ass. Yes. She did. So don't come around and act like she had no business. And it's not legit. And the fact that I can understand how a business would be successful because a lot of people don't really make maternity clothes like that. And if it is, it's not fashionable. It looked like old grandma maternity clothes. That's what the hell is this? The women like to be looking sexy when they freaking have a baby. They want to be looking like they all freaking aged 50 years. I'm exaggerating, but y'all know y'all getting that. So that's that. So all four of them have a separate group outside of Ayana and Lisa. I said, oh, we friends and stuff like that. And stuff like that. No, y'all hating. So why you have if y'all have all a freaking group, if all y'all together and y'all all have a group chat, and then y'all have a separate group with just y'all four, y'all don't like these two. And for what? Y'all hating because they had a star? And Brooks, you'll forget. Brooks is the type of friend that we're gonna move on to Belle Collective. Brooks is the type of friend that we advocate for a person like Stanberry say they're not racist, but they are. Being there and say, oh damn, I'm her black best friend. Brooks. Yeah, going through YouTubers to spread some lies against Lisa and Ayan. Why? And these YouTubers, y'all better stop and learn the coffee of spreading lies like this. Y'all don't have money like these people on television. Stop doing that. If y'all know, look at the case study of Tasha K. I said it, case study. Look at the case study of Tasha K. There's no case study out there, but I said it, what it is. It's a case study. Now it seems like she's being sued by Charlamagne the God. I said, Tasha K, you can't get no break, girl. You really love a good for punishment. You lost the case in appeals against Cardi B. And now you about to probably lose by Charlamagne the God. I don't know about the details about that, but I just read that recently. You just love to be lost, huh? Build this whole platform of doing shady stuff like that. And that's what I said. I'm not gonna be the platform I'm trying to break the storyline. I said, no, I don't care. Any T come to my DMs. I said, okay, that's nice. I'm not spreading that. I don't know if it's true or not. No, I'm not doing that. I keep it about the ox. But I ain't gonna be the first one freaking spreading it out there. Yes. She's the type of friend that would probably be the best back friend for a white lady who freaking the R. And then when the whole topic about Sergio saying the N-word, and you say you indifference. Oh, indifference? Oh, I explained to her with the sister the other day and all that stuff like that. Why she calling you? And said, or somebody else. I said, stop that. I don't care if you're celebrity or not, but don't have nobody put something, a personal vendetta, do your own page where you have not yourself don't even know what it is. No. I don't care how successful I get. It's my page. I'm looking at whoever. If I have a manager, I'm double checking that post. I said, you ain't posting nothing. Let me see what you're writing. You best not. Waste that. I ain't playing. Or I post my own damn self. I don't need no manager for my own social media platform. I manage my own self. You manage my books and everything else. You're not managing my social media platform. That's my own personal account. I do that myself. When I want to tweet, I tweet. All right. That was Dubai, y'all. If I miss anything, y'all put it out in the comment section. Got some more shows to watch. Did I miss anything else? I mean, it was a lot of episodes, but a lot of things ain't stood out to me anymore. Let me check. Oh yeah, he apologized privately, but not publicly. I said no. If he said the N word publicly, he needs to apologize publicly. I mean him that. Brooke survived domestic violence. You know, I despise DV. So I'm glad that she got out the situation, even though I don't really like her, but still, nobody should go through that. Yes, I like Dubai too. I don't think it's that bad. Now they did open up this reunion, talk about the laws and regulations of Dubai. That it was a lot of misconceptions about homosexuality and stuff like that, and anything else like that. But and they explained all that. I said, okay, cool. It seems like it's more free spirited than we thought it was. But it's still some rules that you can't do, like public PDA. You can't really do that. Alcohol is regulation on against that. You can't have a surrogacy in freaking country. There's a lot of things you can't have. Oh wait, hold up. No, you can't have surrogacy. No, you can't have surrogacy in the country. No, you got to carry your own self. Yeah, yeah. It was a lot of rules. Y'all asked the ladies about the clarification. Oh no, they said it. Yeah, if they want to have a surrogacy, they had to go outside the country, so they can't have it in Dubai. If they would go to the surrogacy route, that's what she's trying to carry. It's not. That's the name line. That's why Sarah couldn't threaten. Couldn't threaten. Oh yeah. It's not that free. Well, that's when they're trying to make it seem like. But yeah, you want to call the police and like that or a lawyer because she called you preaching. I said, get out my face, Sarah. Get out my face, Sarah. All right. But that was Dubai, y'all. And the next part will be this Wednesday. We will watch it. I'll probably do a pre-record review of it and let it be. Hope it was only 2 parts. Don't make it be 2, 3 parts. Please, please, because it was not much given to be 3 parts. Because we already got Atlanta Housewives going to be 3 parts. What's that thing over there? Maybe she's listening in the background. Belle Collective, y'all. Yeah, let's shift gears. The Belle Collective. Hold on, let me refresh my drink. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Oh, Belle Collective. So what did you think about the latest episode? Yeah. Let's get into it. So Tamba asked Damon about the text messages and also like that. I got a fresh blood ready. All right. Love it. Tamba asked Damon about the text messages and stuff like that, and then if he have an emotional affair with Saisha. So he asked him why, if you asked me that or stuff like that, and why they would ask you that, why she would be doing stuff like that. So the producer asked her, so what's going on with you and Taisha? He said, next question. I said, why? Why is next question? If there's nothing going on, why you can't answer the question? So Tamba said, well, I know for sure that you did not do anything because I saw all the text messages and you answered the phone in front of me. So if you want to, you have an affection and you have an attraction to him, just say that. Because I know I saw everything and it was nothing going on. So I don't know why I would ask the question. I said, you asked because you wasn't sure and you thought you think something's going on. Because if you were so sure, Tamba, then why you asked the man the question? If you so sure. And you know, she always got to enunciate every syllable and every word. So, yes, if you're so sure that he did not cheat on you, so why did you ask the man the question? So, if you're so sure, will you ask your man the question? That's my question, y'all. If you're so sure about something, will you still ask him the question? Because, see, to me, you was slightly believing what's going on. Because you wouldn't have asked. I try. Cause it was like, girl, if you were so sure, why we going to the scene for? You asked them for a reason. Cause deep down you don't believe it. Even though you saw all the text messages and stuff like that, maybe he had a different phone. And I'm sure you did not see every text messages. And if you did, and first of all, why we had Taisha dropped off in freaking 1 second and then never didn't see her anymore? If she's spreading the tea, let her stay on her freaking show and get her freaking 5 minutes at $5 an hour and get the freaking showing and say what she got to say. She dropped the bomb and let Tisha carry the bones. No, Tisha, because you're doing the most. No, if Tisha's the one who said all that, let Tisha say it as defend for herself. Right in front of Damon, and let's see what's going on. If you so gonna ask or the question, I'm going to ask and make sure I have proof to take it to my Lord. Divorce or slander, either way. I hear that. Oh, well. To me, he not really want to marry Tampa because it was just all about the baby. But now the parents want. I said, stop living for your parents. I know the parents. You love the parents. You want to. I said, parents, listen. It's a new age of days. If she want a baby, she could have had the baby. So, Marie supposed to be meeting Letitia and Latrice. I said, okay, Latrice. All right, sis. All right. I guess this is what we're doing here. Because after we birthdays, all slate clean. I said, okay, that's good. You want to start over? That's how you do it. And then we see Tisha and Glenn. I said, oh no. Onward. He followed her where she was going and said protection. I said, boy, you a damn lie. You ain't protecting nobody. You follow her to see what she's doing. He said, what you think I'm doing? I don't know. I'm trying to see. What you trying to see? Oh. So you going out there and do what you did and cheated, and now she's free and she's not under your thumbs. You want to make you wondering now she's doing something. And if she was, what you gonna do? Beat me? I wish you would. Follow her like a freaking stalker. I said, really? You doing all that? And say you want to protect her? You wasn't protecting nothing. You want to keep her tabs because she's not moving fast enough for you. Oh, it's no timeline, but she's not moving fast enough for you. Yeah. F yes. F and F. Yeah, they need to do that. F and F. Say goodbye and see you later. Got time for you. Doing all that and now you want to flip it around. And all because she didn't answer her phone call. Text the damn ass. Email her. Put a note in the freaking book bag of your son's. Put a note on the windshield or something if you need to get a hold of her. Oh, I ain't expect her to be on my hand and foot 24/7, but if you call pick up, then that means 24/7. Because you never know when when you go call her. So basically you say 24/7. Because if you call her and she gotta pick up, then that means anytime you call her, she don't pick up, you go follow where she's at. So you basically want her to be hands and foot 24/7. Miss me with that fucking bull crap. Dad said he wasn't doing all that. Anybody could came in the house when he was doing something. You know what I'm saying? Email will work. Oh yeah, email, do something. And go ambush her. I was like, really? You doing all this, Glenn, and ambush this lady? Say, I don't know what you're doing. You mad? Why are you mad? Oh, because you want to have a timeline. Now you say there's no timeline, but you want it's not math. No, stop that. So when this is going on, the teacher was like, I was like, Latrice, I know what I know that's right, Latrice. Don't even get involved. Because don't get involved. Just look in the distance. She's like, what the hell going on? And then he got also upset. Answer your phone, period. Answer your damn phone, period. So if he would answer, if she would have did answer the phone, you would still probably stalk her and see what she's doing. Because you answer the phone not because of nothing else. What you answer the phone? Why you calling for you for? I would ask her. I said, "What you calling me for? What you wanted? You want me to answer the phone? What you not in front of my face? What you want?" Uh, mm-hmm. So he got a car and freaking skedaddle freaking down the street, almost knocking down production and everything because he mad. And then he had the cake in the freaking car. So you didn't care about your son's cake, huh? Just smush the freaking name off the cake. Now, they didn't really care about it. But then, you know, presentation means matter. Spoke on the name, cake leading to the side. Man, come on now. It's not leading to the side, it slid to the side. But still, it just kind of smashed his name. Cause you mad because she didn't answer the phone. You a stalker. Well, I was like, you want to see what she was doing. Just like Martell stopped his own meeting that he could make money off to go see what Melody was doing for a freaking sit down in a restaurant because that's their favorite restaurant. So you stopped your whole meeting to chase her over there. So that I was so done. I wish there was somebody pop up on me doing something because you couldn't get a hold of me. That would be the end. That would be the end of the relationship. Know how I am? I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm not fighting for that. I don't care how. Oh, you know it's in love because you ain't fight for me. Damn right. If you love me, you be stalking me. We even. Got my face. I'll be single real quick. They call me. You must be not. You can't. You're not material. I said, yeah, I'm not right. I'm not right. Don't stalk me. Don't stalk me. Just like when I freaking put a ring on it. With Kenny Stark freaking Shorty to our house. I mean, yeah, she took him back, but that's ammunition for them to escalate. That's what I say. You just stormed them early by leaving them. Let them be. Let them be. Oh my gosh, you be okay. You be okay. Cause you was okay when you was slipping on fingers, sliding on the pussy. You be okay. So, other than that, let me see. They move on. Latrice said people need to stand in their edge. She said the reason why her Marie, she understand Marie. Exactly. I'm good. I don't need no headache. I'm good. Done. I don't care how many longevity, how many time, how many. No, I'm good. So you gonna throw all those away? Well, you threw all away. So you made my decision easy. Finito. Done. No, you gonna throw this relationship away? No, you threw the relationship away. And I just made it easy for you. That's it. And she said people need to stay on their stuff. She said the reason why, she said she respect Marie because Marie stand on her stuff. So she just don't understand about the wishy-washy Keisha and all stuff like that. And then she said people need to stand on their stuff. Tisha told them about all that. And then Tisha told them about what's going on with Glenn. And then she told them about Tamba and Damon. I said, Tisha, you doing the most. Why are you going around spread tell that? I'm sure she does understand Marie since Karen ain't on the season. That's what I'm saying. We don't talk about black people like that. We don't do that. I said, girl, get out my face. Why are you upset if you didn't do it yourself? The show your slippers showing. That's what it was. Just deep down inside, you probably did that. We don't do that. Shut up, girl. Nobody said that you did it. They were talking about their experiences. Well, she did all that. I was so done with her. Okay, y'all. So let me tell me your timeline. Sophia said her and JJ been together for 15 years and they've been married for 4. I don't know how old they are now. 15 years and married for 4. So how long ago he was with Selena? Because I know he was married to her and he had 3 children with her. So I'm saying, was they overlap or was not overlap? Because I'm trying to do the math. It might be possible. It depends how long he was with Selena. If they was high school sweethearts or whatever they've been together, and when they ended their relationship and how he got with Sophia. But I'm trying to understand this. 15 years, married for 4, you with Sophia. How long ago you was with Selena and had 3 kids with? Because those kids is just about teenage age as well. So he was with both of them? I don't know. Maybe some of y'all know the timeline better than me. Because I don't even know how long he was with Selena. I don't even know that. I know he was Selena's ex-man. And then we come to find out, I guess the daughters, the blended family is going to be an issue. It's an issue. So they about to graduate college. Oh, yeah. So I said high school. What I said? They teenagers? No, they about to graduate. Oh, they in the 20s. So how long? Yeah, so what is the math then? Because Sophia's daughters look like she's an adult right now. She about to have a baby. And I can't wait till next week when Sophia's daughter said, well, I remember the time y'all told me I can't share no something like that because I'm dirty. I said, oh, what are you trying to say? Don't get it twisted, little light brights. That's because how much I like y'all and Dancing Dolls. Don't get it twisted. We'll see how that goes. And they said, oh, well, you never really like my dad. I said, I don't know. What's going on? What was about the dad? It's because what? They was overlapping or something? I don't know. Something about that in Sam. When Sophia was saying at the time, I said, something about that is off. It's off. I don't understand it. Unless they tell me this timeline that they've been together. Move on that. But that puzzled me when he gave that. Okay, maybe that was it. Maybe a slight overlap. All right, maybe a slight overlap. Divorce in 2005, and this is 222. Okay, all right, maybe that could be the reason. I don't know. It could be a slight overlap. I think it probably was. How old JJ is anyway? Okay. I see. Maybe it could be that. Yeah, I do. That's what I probably believe. Maybe he was creeping around. She divorced him, and maybe he was creeping. And maybe one of the people he creeped with Sophia, or probably the after. I don't know. Sophia said he couldn't marry me. We couldn't live together unless I'm a wife, because they was living in a separate house. I said, you know what? To be honest, I'm not living with nobody until we is married. Until we get that marriage and we marry, yes, we can live together. But other than that, we can have our 2 separate houses. I have my own place. You have your own place. If we have an argument, we ain't even married yet. I go to my place and call it a day. We can just call each other next day. We move in together when we married. All right. So when Sophia was explaining about what's going on with Tampa or something, he said, "Oh well, no, Glenn and Tisha." He said, "Well, what's everybody gonna like his side? Everybody come like his side." I said, "Just like I spoke for a man, go stick up for a man no matter what." Even though it been proven that he had done this stuff, but yes, stick for the man. Okay, JJ, just like a man. What's his side? Because it's always 2 sides of the same story. Yeah, it's just 2 sides, but 2 sides that have been proven. It's her side and the truth side. And it is what it is. So he's gonna do a guy's trip so Glenn could spend himself and everything and support him so he can have he have support. I said okay, whatever. Sophia saying that she wished her daughter needs to leave out of here soon because she needs to do bang bang with her husband and we can't do things with her. I said, oh, why? It's your house, you paying the bills, and she's adult. Oh well, she don't want to see nothing. Put blindfolds on. Get out of here. I'm not stopping my little groove on because your kids walked in. Shit. Now, if she was a kid, I understand that. But if he's a teenager, oh well, you got pregnant now. You know what? How that happened? Tell me what they do in my house. You don't need to sneak. That's how it is. Chill. That's why when you raise your kids and they get out the house, you be good. But now, if you got a baby in your stomach and you gonna try to judge me and what me and my husband doing in my house now, then if you don't like it, get your own place. So Maria and Akeisha talked, and that was a nice moment between those two. Maria brought her grandson, Keisha brought her son, because they were all the same age, and they talked. And I said, this is never like a teacher, Akeisha. And we got this Akeisha, all that stuff. Since that grandstand Akeisha that we got, oh yes, I did this, and I did that, and this, and I see my ABCs backwards. I do all this, I do all that, and I my family this and this and that kind of this. Oh yeah, you did that, and I did better than that. You ate 4 hot dogs, I ate 5 hot dogs. You had a burger joint, I got 3 burger joints. You have a webcam, I have a freaking super Nova camera. Like everything is all one up. So she was doing all that. They try to have the whole house, but like, yeah, cool. She is exhausted. Not the back was ABC. Yes. Like everything. So so they had a heartful moment and talk about the lupus flare and all that stuff like that. And all that stuff. She said, oh yeah, I'm a pontiff. I said, well, why don't you listen? I don't care he go to school now. He's still supposed to be here. No. He relying on you to take care. She said, oh, I'm helping. No, you're a full-time grandma. And you still got young kids. Because you got a daughter you brought to the party. And I said, you barely mentioned your daughter. Because you always talk about your boys. I said, is there something there, Marie, you don't want us to say? Because you always said, I have my boys. But you never said anything about your daughter. And I know in pictures, I seen you have a daughter. So why? Because that's not your grandkid. Because all your grandkids are boys. So that's your daughter. Yeah. I don't know if the girls wants to be the best. That's what I was saying. Maybe don't keep it out. I said keep my name out of it, man. I don't care. You talk about my brother, but you ain't talking about me. So that was a nice moment. They understand each other. They had a different understanding of each other. Her dumbass ex doesn't like the girls though. Oh, child. Oh, he don't like the girls. Why would me if you don't like my girls? Yeah. So Glenn at this birthday party showing a complete ass. Both him and Tisha. Because I was like, listen. She tried to keep it cool for the son, but Glenn kept going on because she kept ignoring him. He said, oh, can I help you with the cake? She said, no, Latrice got it. This is that. No, this is it. This is that. Don't do that. Because he slashed the cake. She trying to call him and see what he had. He said, oh, you always pissed. I said, yeah, she pissed because what she did. And then all stuff. So he wanted to talk to Cliff to get his insight. And Cliff was like, okay. And Cliff said the confession you was so. I said, why you say the confession? Why you say it in front of his face? Say you in the situation because what you did. Period. Stop this. Stop with this confessional gangster. Tell these people in the scenes. Gosh, because he going around act like he didn't know nothing. And she trying to buzz me, and they trying to flip the script about the phone thing. Oh, she flipping on me because he trying to flip the scenario to make himself look good, like it was on Tisha, and like he didn't do, like he didn't stalk her because she didn't answer her phone call. If it wasn't me, I was state label. I said because you have done it 17 damn times. So yes, if you don't answer your phone calls, that's exactly what you're doing. So Tisha, like I said, if you go going on with this for 17 times, 19 times, then why not deal with it the 20th time? You've been doing all this other times. So I know my man's a hoe. Oh well. As long as he take care of my household and don't bring nothing home. But better yet, he probably brought something home because he got a baby. Allegedly. Try to make himself look good. And then he keeps saying, oh, he said that at a guy's trip, but let's have that in. He said all about rumor. I said what rumor has been true. The only thing we can't confirm yet is about this baby. But that's all a quick DNA could tell. Get a DNA test. But other than that, it been no rumor. You agreed that you messed around. You stated yourself you messed around. So what a rumor? There's no rumor. Going on. And then he said, oh, well, I didn't go with mama and dad. I remember my son because of that. I said, listen, you can still have a relationship with your son. You don't need Tisha around for that. So stop throwing around, oh, I didn't go with my dad. It's going to be something else. Because Tisha not around, so you can't be with your son. That's on you if you're not with your son. Don't blame Tisha. You got a perfect relationship with your son, but not being with the mother. So you one of those? You can't have a relationship with your son because you're not with the mother? No, you can have a relationship with your son and distance yourself from the mother. Point blank period. You did what you did. Stop with that. You around. Hey, you keep throwing that. I said, stop saying that. Make it seem like you not there if you don't get your family back. You can't be there for your son. I said, you could there be there for your son. You there now. You're just not with the mother at the moment. But yeah, he's on a freaking intro. So how much can we be mad? Yes, they do. We come to find out Cliff slept with Selena, his ex, 23 years ago. And that was a long time ago. So I'm glad he didn't deny it. But he said, okay, that was 23 years ago. That's that, because he found out because the girls was gossiping. And then they revealed that. I said, yeah, you gonna reveal that? Okay. I said, okay, whatever. So her Willie up here act like, yeah, Willie was a city boy. He ain't on no fishing gear. I said, okay, good. He had to find fishing gear. And then when they were saying some sayings, he said, oh my gosh, I can't believe this country. I said, nah, don't put that in the country stuff. You're not that much there. You didn't understand old adage sayings. Anybody could read the menu, but don't go order it. Basically, put the two together. What that means. You read the menu. There are different options. As long as you don't order the options, you be good. Basically, it's available options out there. As long as you don't act on it, you will not destroy your relationship. That's basically what JJ is saying. Well, no, you act like you don't understand because you a city boy. Really? I mean, he did make some sense. He made sense when he said, "Oh, what's going on in Mississippi without fidelity?" I said, "Okay, you try to clown Mississippi. That's another reason he tried to make excuses that he want to be staying there. There's so much going on here." All right, Willie. I understand why you can't get the house, but that's what it is. So they had the sister vention, because we got a lot of things going on, and so we need to stick with each other and stick up for each other. So we're gonna have the sister vention and get all that grievances out, so we can discuss and move on as a sisterhood. So they all got there. The only person who was not there, Marie had a lupus flare, so she couldn't come. And everybody was sitting there, and they had a discussion about Akeisha being shady conversation. I said if she was shading someone, she's shady. Period. That's the same thing. If she shades someone, she is shady. So what we going? We hook or phonics or something? Y'all were doing semantics about the word. She said, I didn't say she was shady. I said she throws shade. That she's shady. Oh my God, on my face. Get on my face, y'all. Get on my face. Y'all get me aggravated. Mm-mm. And then we're going back and forth. Letitia, Akeisha, they're going back. She said she had preconceived notions about Keisha. Akeisha energy was off. They both was right. And there's point and break period. Keisha came with bad energy. She did. And you had some preconceived notion about Akeisha based on your conversation before the brunch, and you feel type of way about it. Yeah, both had the same thing. Point period. Point period. Wow. They was arguing. And she said, well, if you know what I mean, she had no dirty place. I said, oh my gosh. Not because of anything else. You still going on with the dirty place. That's how it ended. That was Belle Collective, y'all. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about Belle Collective. We move on Black Hamptons, but Belle Collective is good. But at the same time, it's like, oh my gosh. And then next week it'll be explosive because they're gonna reveal that Tampa. Latrice said something too. She said, Tampa, you being messy because you had to know by telling us that Akeisha called us ugly, you was gonna start some mess. And Akeisha, you gonna allow as a grown woman tell another grown woman that some other girls are ugly? That's childish kind of word to say. I mean, you can say that people are ugly, but then I hope the Bells in the city are okay. That's what I'm saying, because I don't know what they're trying. They're gentrifying the city and something like that, because it's like they're taking them people out. I remember Jackson, Mississippi being gentrified. Are they trying to force people out there? Don't try to force people out of Jackson, Mississippi. What the hell is this? All right, let's get to Black Hamptons. Let's get over Belle Collective. Oh, okay, yeah. I got the oh, okay, the clean. Oh no. Oh no, not clean water. Ooh. Oh, they're making a lot of water. Bottle of water. They're going to grocery store. There's a bottle of water right now. That's crazy. No clean water. That is scary. 130. All right, y'all. The Black Hamptons. If y'all know Carl Weber is a famous author, and two shows so far I know of that's on BET that's based on his books. The Family Business, which I used to review it, and I gotta get back on it because I get up to halfway up season 3, but I fell off for it, so I gotta get back on that. And this show, The Black Hamptons, and Carl Weber, he wrote some good books. It's another book that came into movie. The Man in 3B. If y'all ever read that book, that was another good book too. I think it was written about him. Yeah, I think he wrote that book, and it came in as a movie. It's like that. But besides the point, BET Plus have another show by Carl Weber called The Black Hamptons, and it's good. It's good. I mean, based on the list, I can tell you a lot of you recognize a lot of these names, a lot of these faces. So they have a good ensemble cast, all black cast. Well, majority all black cast. And that's that. So I'm gonna explain the plot, and hopefully it's good enough for y'all to watch it yourself. Like I said, I do the watch-alongs of Carl Weber's The Black Hamptons on Thursday evenings. So if you can catch it with me, we can catch it with me. All right, so the names. All right, let's go, y'all. The top left, you see with the corner, the top left of the white corner right here, top left corner, that's Morgan. And next to Morgan with the all black background, I said, I don't know why they gave him a black background with his dark face. They just stopped that. That's Lamar. That's Lamar Walker, right? And his name is Anthony in the show. His name is Anthony, right? Yeah, his name is Anthony. Morgan, Anthony. Next to Anthony is, y'all know, Vanessa Belle Calloway, and she plays, oh my God, Carolyn. She played Carolyn Britton. Morgan, Anthony, Carolyn. Next to that is Sydney Johnson, and she's the wife of Anthony Johnson, who's Lamar Walker, right? And that's that. I will keep Morgan a secret for now, y'all. I'll just leave that there. Carolyn is the matriarch of the Britton family right now, who's married to a guy named Moses, but we don't know what he looked like yet. But basically, they tell us, getting that plot, that he somewhat disappeared or he dead or whatever. That's what we thought. So we get in that minute. But she must be running the family legacy and everything, and she's part of the old money. Because if y'all know, Carl Weber's Black Hamptons is about a battle between two group of families, the Brittons and the Johnsons. And the Brittons is the old family, the old money, and the Johnsons the new money. And it's a place of land, and they're going at each other over it. And even if the land got acquisition, stuff is happening because the family's going back and forth with each other. So it's a lot. All right. Next to her is Brian White. And child, I might forget some of these characters' names, but Brian White, I think his name is Jeffrey. Yes, his name is Jeffrey, and he's the lawyer that represents the Sampsons of the land that they're trying to sell. So he's just like the seller representative, whatever. Next to her, I'm still trying to figure out who she is, but I'm gonna call her Tania. Tania is the girlfriend of, no, who is she? Whatever. She don't look like Tania, but y'all correct me who that girl is. And next to Brian White, under her is Martin. That's the son of Carolyn. That's one of the sons. Under Martin is Sergeant, and I forgot his name too, but I will call him Sergeant because he's a police officer. He's the sergeant, and he got that nice baritone. Yeah, I see him. I know y'all seen his face before. He got that nice baritone voice. That when he talks, I said, "Oh my gosh, oh no!" Everybody who's watch along with me know I'll be cutting up sometimes when he was talking. I said, "I like that." Yeah. All right, next under him was Victor, and we'll explain his role in a minute. Next to Victor, to the left of her, is Kimberly. Y'all know she's from my wife and kids, and seems like she's like the go-to person for Carolyn. Like she does things for Carolyn that she wants. Anything Carolyn wants, she does it. So that's what her role is. Because I'm trying to figure out exactly what her role is. Because she's just there, but it seems like she does things when Carolyn asks her to do. So she's like a fixer to me. It's a fixer. Next to that is Jesse. Jesse is the son of Malcolm. We'll get to that in a minute because I ain't sure who he looked like. But he's right under Morgan. If y'all want to know, I saw Morgan. Under Morgan is Malcolm. That's the son of Malcolm, right? Next to that is Rev. Rev is there, Rev seems like an old ass person who knows things in the thing. People respect him. He probably know the secrets of the Hamptons and what's going on there, and someone people could go to. So we're going to try and see if we get more of his storyline of what's going on, what his role is in the show. But he seems like he's there. He knows things, and it's that. Next to them is the niece, Angela, I think her name is. But if her name is not Angela, that's the niece of Carolyn. And she's married to Jeffrey, who's Brian White. They married. Next to that is Vanessa, who used to be an ex-wife of Malcolm. And now it's a current wife of Malcolm. We're going to spend the day. But her and Malcolm have a relationship with each other. And that's the mother of Jesse. So Malcolm and Vanessa has a son named Jesse and everything. And Black China with Tiger Poo. Yes, Black China. And she's in the thing. And I said, okay. To me, Black China play her own self. So I don't know what it is. All right. Like, give her a challenge, something. But she get her accolades. I know she got to make her money because, Tiger and freaking Robbie supporting her like that. It's supporting their kid. But not her like that. So she got to make her little coins. And then above Black China, between Black China and the guy Morgan, Black China's name is Karen. And then we got Malcolm. All right, so that's the cast. Right? So if y'all say their names, y'all know what their faces look like. Okay. So, like I said, the main plot of the show is about this land that the Simpsons is selling. Now, this land has a history because the Simpsons and the Britons had a whole close history with each other. And it was supposed to be indebted to the Britons that they was going to get the land and something happened to the Simpsons. That was supposed to be. Now, a guy named Everett Simpsons, who is Randy, they don't have his face here, but I seem like it's a minor character. But Randall. Y'all remember Love Is Wrong by Tyler Perry? That one of the shows that he had done on OWN. In Love You Is Wrong. The guy named who played Randall, he's Everett Sampson, right? And he's, I think, the grandson of Sampson, something like that. And based on the land, it's supposed to be some guidelines that he's supposed to follow that make sure that Britons get it. But he don't care about that because whatever, he trying to get the highest bidder and he trying to get rid of that land and he can get out his business. So he is representing that and he trying to sell it. He told Jeffrey that and then announced it at a meeting that Carolyn was upset about it because Carolyn was like, hold up. It wasn't come to me. So how the hell I find out that you selling this land in a public platform when I'm supposed to be getting this? So no, that's not happening. So because that's that. So Carolyn trying to get that because she had a personal reason why she need that land back. I'll explain that in a minute. Now the new family, Anthony and Sydney Johnsons, they come across some new money and they have their own business, the Sydney Tech, and their technology is going very advanced and they making good money and they got a lot of patents and everything. They're good business people. And they came and they want to bid because they want that land because she want a pool or something like that. That's basically what Sydney wants. She want a pool and everything of the land. So since their land is both adjacent to both houses, they trying to go back and forth with each other trying to get this land. Now, Carolyn, she doesn't like the idea that this new family is trying to get her land because the reason why she wants this land is not because she's trying to preserve the Britain's name. It's that she's trying to preserve her own surname that she had before she got married, the Cottons. And that land was under her family name that probably got robbed from her when she got married to Moses. And then Moses stole that land behind her back. So she kind of pissed off about that. So secretly, she trying to get that land back for her own family name. Now, I don't know what she's trying to do with that and how that's going to happen. But her husband, that we all presume dead, is the one that sold that land to spite. Now, I don't know the relationship of that, but it seems like she's shook when she heard about his name at the end of the last episode that he getting out of jail. Now, I realized that's revealed. We all thought that he was dead, and it seemed like she was mentioning that he was died, but supposedly he's in jail. And the charge was dropped. Now, I don't know what charge was that, but when she found out that he was getting out, she was shook because she was doing a lot of things that was getting her reign supreme. And one of the things she was doing to try to take down the Johnsons was getting Vanessa to seduce Anthony. because Carolyn was the reason why Malcolm and Vanessa broke up. Now, I don't know if that's 100% true. I still believe that. I think something else was going on. But I guess she purposely got them divorced. For whatever reason, that's what happened. Because Vanessa felt like Carolyn did never like her. Never like her. And everything. So, and they got a settlement. Because Malcolm and Vanessa right now having a little arrangement. She get paid every month for alimony or whatever. And it's alimony? Or, y'all know what it is. She get paid every month, and she also get dick in the first of the month too. Every month she get paid and she gets some D. So they still sleeping around with each other. I said, okay, girl. All right. So Carolyn said, listen, you want your family back? You want your married son? You got to do this. Seduce him. Do what we got to do to mess up and everything like that. So she was doing it. She was doing it for a while. And Vanessa, she got Vanessa, how she got Anthony's good graces is that Anthony like White Claw and John, and that's his biggest. He's a big fan of White Claw John. So Vanessa had tickets and she had VIP access and everything, and he was like he wanted to go, but he said every time he goes to a concert with Clark John, him and Sydney always goes together because they've been like together for a while. And so I was like, oh, child, you better not go alone when I tell her Sydney. You better tell her. Eventually, he did tell her. But I don't think he told Sydney that he was going with someone else. So I don't know about that. But she understands, whatever, because that's his biggest fan. Like that. So that's one of the plans that she came across with that. And anybody that's coming to the situation that's threatening the process of her getting her land, she will take down. Period. No matter what. So after she's planning to take Anthony down because of what's going on. And that's going on thing. Meanwhile, let's do Martin first. Martin is one of the sons of Carolyn. Carolyn and Malcolm are brothers. And Martin's the young, buff, good-looking, young player kind of guy, and that was her son. And he normally is not settled down. He's not a settled down type until he met Cameron, who's Black China. And when they started talking, and then he so hell-bent his love with Cameron. Now, Cameron is the sister of Sydney. Cameron is Sydney or sisters, at least Neil and Black China. And come to find out, it was something that Cameron did that made Anthony upset that he didn't even want her around. But, Sydney and Cameron are sisters. And after a while, they didn't talk with each other. But since their mom died, they got close again. Because Cameron was kind of upset or jealous with Anthony and Sydney's relationship. So she was trying to do whatever the best she can to kind of break that up. So what she did, she lied and said she slept with Anthony. And it was not true. Because she was trying to get with Anthony, but Anthony he's not down with that. He's very committed to his wife. So he kept turning her Francis down. And so she ended up making a lie about Anthony. And he proved himself and everything. I guess it was some proof that he was somewhere else at the time that she said this happened. And that kind of like put a strain in his relationship with his sister-in-law. And she had a strain with it because when we found out Cameron liked money and she was asking her sister for some money for some things and she was getting some Louis Vuittons, whatever she was getting. All that stuff. So she came back and it was like she could stay in the house for a little bit and all that stuff. And I said, mm-hmm. And that's that. But she's aspiring to create a designer. I think she likes to draw, and I guess she tried to be a fashion designer. That's what her goals is. That's what we got so far. So her and Malcolm got close, and I was like, oh, really? And he started like her because she said she's different. And they started talking and everything. And I was like, hold up. Because Martin and Malcolm and everything, they always intuitive. Anything that could try to threaten the business, they try to dig up information or stuff like that. So for the fact that Martin got with this lady Karen, it's still to this day, maybe he realized afterwards, later on in the season. But beginning, he didn't realize that she was a Johnson. Or at least close related to the Johnson. So I said, hold up. You that smitten that you don't even know she's a rivalry? Oh, what's that? Now, Martin, what the hell? Martin and Karen, they have a good relationship, and they're trying to get to know each other more. And Karen asks, listen, tell me something, tell me your deep secrets that you haven't never told anyone. And they both share. And the secret that I just explained about what she lied about having a secret with the her sister husband, that was a lie. That was a secret that she shared with Martin. Martin, on the other hand, starts sharing Malcolm's secret. And I said, how the hell is Malcolm's secret is your business to share to this girl? I said, that's not a good move. Don't do that. You don't know this girl like that. You be too open. Right? So he told her that Malcolm is a secret that could destroy the whole family legacy. And if it comes out that Malcolm and Morgan were seeing each other. They had an affair with everything. Now, all this time, y'all all know who Morgan is now because I introduced the person. But all this time, they never stated what the gender of Morgan is, because Morgan is a universal name. A man and female can have that name. So most people was automatically thinking it's a female because we saw the connection with him with Vanessa and everything, and they was married, so we never thought, or these people never go put this together, it could be a man. But I like that how practical when they revealed that, I said, oh, okay, that was cute. And I was like, stunned a little bit because I was like, they never really mentioned. They kept saying Morgan. And I said, who is this freaking Morgan, and why we never see this person yet? And Martin said that's the reason. He said Malcolm and Morgan love each other like each other for a while now and stuff like that. And I think that's the reason why Vanessa and him got divorced. I said, I thought it was one of the reasons I got divorced because of the mother. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Jade out there, she said she saw it coming. She said that's got something negative. It's a twist. That was coming. And I was like, oh, that. Even though that was a possibility, but I was just like waiting to see what they're gonna come up with. But I was like, when he told her that, I said, don't tell her that secret, because it's like, listen, if she put the two pieces together, she could use that against you if something happened, right? So when he introduced Karen to the people in a tub, because at that time Victor is this guy, corner bottom right, he was having a deal with Anthony and Sydney to have a deal, and it was supposed to go through. It was all set in stone. But the Britons, Malcolm and Martin, yeah, it wasn't his secret to tell. It wasn't his secret. And that's not something his secret, that his darkest secret. It was Malcolm's darkest secret. So why the hell you would use that because you hate Morgan, that could destroy the family, because their relationship, they could come out to destroy the family. But that's not your secret though. That was dumb. Right? So Martin and Malcolm was trying to get information about sending into technology or who he having to deal with, because they could use that to get the upper leg over the Johnsons. And they kind of worked in some way, shape, or form until Vanessa got a monkey wrench in the plans and started helping Anthony in some way. So we'll see how that happens when I go from there, because I'm trying to see what Vanessa's angle is, right? Victor supposed to have a plan with Anthony. They're supposed to be signed there. It was signed, it was only about to be done. But Martin and Malcolm made a deal with Victor to take over Intech technology and use their bank, whatever, the acquisition the company and all that stuff like that. So that was good deal. So he kind of like bumped Anthony out because they had a lucrative deal and partnership with Intech that Victor owns. And he said he needed to do what's right for his business. I said that's kind of messed up. But that's the part of the business, right? So that's that. So Victor called Anthony and told him that the deal's off. And now Anthony's world is crashing down because most of the money was there. They can't get the deposit back. and they might couldn't get the house. They probably had to sell the house and all the assets because a lot of things was tied in. I was like, oh my gosh. Until something came through. Now, when Anthony and White Clone John met, White Clone was playing himself. He's an artist. White Clone John was a big fan of Anthony's technology and his equipment and his gadgets and stuff that he had. And he was loving with the freaking camera stuff like that. Whatever he had, he was loving it. So Anthony said, "Oh, I got another prototype. I got something else that could be good. You could get a camera, or a phone, or something like that. Let me know, and I'll get your first dibs." So test it out. White Clone did a video of it. He loved it. So at the time, he was telling his wife Sydney that, listen, we might have to sell his house and everything. So Sydney was with the girl, Auntie Angela. I think that's his name. That's the niece of Carolyn. To set up properly. While she was in the midst of it, he was like, yes, it was wonderful to see that. And he said, what's going on? It seemed like he was like, hold up. I said, you can't say that. I was like, oh, I saw. He said, I'll go and see you later. She said, what's going on? And I said, because it was a story earlier that the Britain was doing so much to the rivalry that person, I think the Samson, whatever, the grandfather, who the grandson is Everett, again, grandfather, father, whatever. Somebody in the Simpsons off themselves, allowed themselves because the humiliation he suffered under the hands of the Britain. So I was thinking they was going to try to use the same thing for Anthony. I said, no, don't kill him off that quick. Don't do that. He's a main character. Don't do that. Maybe he didn't do that. I guess he got wet a little bit. I said, why you just love getting wet? What the hell is going on? And it's like that. He got wet a little bit. Basically, it was a plan. Vanessa met with Anthony because he was eating at the table. He had bought a whole table of food. I said, oh, you're an emotional eater. So he was eating all that stuff. And a guy named Corbin Enterprise, and he's a well-known actor too. Y'all seen the show, y'all would recognize him. And I forgot the actor name. Maybe J-Dog or somebody else could tell me who's the actor name. He was the person who owns Corbin Enterprises. And I guess they could try and do a deal partnership with him. And they make the deal. And I said, okay, Vanessa put them together. The reason why Vanessa did that because Vanessa and Malcolm got married again. And how that came about, Kimberly found out about Morgan and Malcolm because Morgan was ready to tell it all to be with Morgan. Because Morgan said he about to get engaged with someone and Malcolm didn't like that. So Malcolm said, you know what? I'm ready to tell my family. I'm ready to tell them. I said, oh, you gonna get what? Oh, I said, okay, they ain't gonna like that. I was saying, does his mother know? Come to find out, his mother knew a long time ago. But she said, listen, it must be a secret. I don't care what he do behind closed door, but he should never reveal that. So Morgan on camera said, no matter my dead body, you're not revealing this. Keep that secret. A secret is gonna be a secret. I said, normally you want your child to be open about you. Caroline said, no, keep it as a secret. I don't want to be known. So she knew about it all a long time ago. This guy was telling everyone with a deal. Yes, for his land. Yes. So it was like, Morgan was about to say, Lord. Yes, she was. She was like, I don't care what he do, but he better not reveal that. That's not happening. So she was trying to keep it like that. So what she gonna say? She gonna try to get Malcolm to be married with Vanessa, so he could stay. And what she threw on his face is like, "Oh, you want to be a CEO? You can't be a CEO if you don't marry Vanessa." So I know what your plan you gonna do, but it's either you marry her or the CEO is off the table. And you know how he liked the money, but he doing that just to get in with his mom. But him and his brother go try to plan to take down their mother in some way, shape, or form. Then they gotta play it right. They can't do it the emotional way. They gotta play this right because Karen she don't care what she do, long as she preserve her money and her legacy, and she with her own legacy of getting that land, and she gonna start whatever and gonna stop whatever means necessary, even includes her own family. Use them out, pimp them out, everything to get what she wants. Like she forced Angela to say, listen, you gotta let your husband know, Jeffrey, Brian White, that deal's us. And you gotta do what we gotta do to make sure it comes to us. To the point that Angie got pissed off with Jeffrey because he's stickler to his freaking job. And she got to make him sleep on the couch. I said, all right, I'll sleep on the couch. He ain't jumping on my job. Good, that's a freaking commission right there. So she was stomp on anybody to keep her legacy. So she was the plan, you need to marry Vanessa. And I'm sorry I was the one because she was trying to take accountability for ending the relationship. But like, to me, it was more than that. And that was a cover up. So she said, I'll take responsibility and I just want to make it right. You need to marry Vanessa. But she told Vanessa she got to sign a prenup. Sign this prenup, no mayo, no bacon, no ham, no hanky, no turkey, no cheese, no bacon, no ham. You sign this freaking prenup. And I said, oh, make her get her married and sign a prenup so she ain't going to win the money if this divorce ever happen. Unless it was something there. We don't know the terms of this prenup, but she got to sign a prenup. And she made her sign one. I said, I actually made you sign one. So that's why I say when Vanessa went to Anthony and tell him about this deal, I said, what your angle is, girl? Are you trying to secretly take down Carolyn for the sake of the, I don't know, are you trying to get a deal or trying to blame him or something? Or are you trying to take down Anthony? That's what I said. Vanessa angle was she was trying to help Anthony to get back in the standing, to come across, to go neck to neck with the Britons because she got shelled out of the family function because she said, you can marry my son, but you're not getting this money like that, so you can sign a prenup. I said, dang. Oh, child, I was like, oh no. Now, with Martin was like, he was ready to leave. He would say, you don't like my love choices and everything. What you like about her? Because Cameron said, what you like about this girl? And then stuff like that. And make it happy and everything. He said, okay, we're going to go to New York and stuff. So he went out on a date with Karen, and his car was declined. I said, I know she did that. I knew she was going to do that. I said, oh, you going to match the freaking credit card her thing up. And it was unlimited. It was no limit. But you was not going to splurge on this chick. And you think you going to get our money? Nah. So she canceled all the cards. So he went back and told his mom, and he said, and he said, listen, what you going to be? You can go with there, but you're going to let you know you was out the money and you not getting your trust. And also she cut the trust. So not only because he can't get his trust either if he would have went along with this girl. So he going to be broke in New York by himself with no money to access to the freaking family. Not credit cards or his trust. I said, oh, Caroline, good. So he had to sit there and admit the defeat. And Karen was waiting in the boat, waiting. And she got kicked off the boat. Kimberly said, you no longer over here. And you get a restraining order. If you stay any 100 feet, if you go in the way 100 feet near him, you will get arrested. And I said, oh, child. So at this time, Karen was winning. She questioned this design of the company, did this, did that. He almost could sell his house out there. And they was down and out until Vanessa gave him a throne bone to help him in that corporate enterprise and stuff like that to do a partnership with him. And now Anthony's back in the running. So Caroline was like, she was celebrating. Oh, excuse me. Until she heard that Moses getting out and the charge was dropped. And her face dropped. I said, ooh, she looks scared. So I said, I guess she must be scared of Moses. Or he must be something. I don't know. Because her face was so worried after she heard that he charged like he was getting out. I said, ooh, girl, you was doing all this stuff with Moses around. Now he's around. Now you is shook. And I want to know why. You was shook. And there's another thing that was annoying me in this show. Jesse is the son. And I guess he's a teenager, whatever he is, because he's privileged. And it's him and this Tania. Maybe that's good Tania, because nobody even saying anything yet. So that good Tania, she was cheating on her freaking, this is Sarge's son. He's not shown here. Sergeant is a box, trying to train his son to be a boxer, to calm down his anger, his aggression, or something like that he has, and channel it into boxing. But the son is so focused on Tania, and Tania is going around being a hot box, cheating on her freaking Sergeant's son boyfriend, Sergeant's son, and messing with Jesse. And that Jesse messing behind knows this situation and trying to still mess with Tania. And it seems like he and his Tania sex scene is always shown all the time. I said, why the hell we keep showing us the freaking teenagers having sex? We really see that. I don't know if he's a teenager or 21, whatever. He's somewhere age. I think he's 21. I think he's 21. I believe so. Maybe he's 21. But still, why would you see the sex all the time with these two? Nobody else we get that much sex scenes but these two. Boy, I don't got this time. I don't want to see Jesse all the damn time. But yeah, did I miss anything? I think that was a Black Hampton, y'all. It's pretty good, y'all. Hope I spend enough well so y'all can get excited to watch it, y'all, on your own self. Because it's a lot of things. Twists and turns and the storyline, the acting, everything's good. In the direction to go with the show. Oh, hold on. In the direction they go with the show is really good. I enjoy it. I like it. Now I don't know what I don't know what Cameron gonna do because it seems like Cameron got kicked off the boat and now she can't be named Martin. And now she thinking that Martin did this and he played her as the fiddle because she thought he was different and everything. And oh yeah, it was a scene that Black China wig was horrible and her makeup. I said, oh no, girl, no God, man, get yourself a new wig or something. Styled you up better than that. I said, girl, who the hell did that? I would have to cut that. I said, that looks funny. Go shoot. When Martin introduced Cameron to the family and Cameron was not liking it, and she said, what you doing? I know you do your thing, but you bring her to figure out a breakfast table, and she's called her ghetto. Oh yeah, Jeffrey called her ghetto too. He said, I see her ghetto. I said, not ghetto. You call me a ghetto? Like, what's up with y'all? Why I got to be ghetto? Okay. And she ain't liking that. She said, don't bring that girl over here. Get out of here. You Kimberly, let's go her out of here. She don't deserve to be here. And that's that. But that was Black Hamptons, y'all. So we're gonna talk about Black Hamptons again next week, Sunday, when we watch the next 2 episodes. And hopefully by that time, a lot of y'all who are watching my review could watch it and keep up with us as well with this discussion. Because I would like to have people who make a discussion with me like, let's talk about it. Because, like I said, I'm not going to really do too much of reality TV shows. I like to do some scripted shows too. And I really do like some of these shows. These folks are ridiculous. Anybody? Tell me about it. Child. Rich problems. Sure. Let me do a scene with the freaking Sergeant Daddy. Chill. Oh, we'll see him more. But he seemed like he's supposed to be a watch of this neighborhood and everything. And that. But other than that, they do got some fine people in this cast. Both men and women. They're beautiful. So it's like yeah. But that was that. That was Black Hamptons. If I missed anything, y'all put down in the comment section. People who watch a replay game, thank you so much. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. If y'all seen it. Because I don't see a lot of people really talking about it on YouTube. So hopefully I'm the only one who really talk about it. If not, hey, listen. I like to be different. Petty problems. Exactly. Petty problems. I don't know how Malcolm gonna feel when he found out that Martin told Cameron his secret. I mean, he was ready to tell it all anyway, but still. He was ready to let go of the family legacy just to tell this to be Morgan. I said, don't do that. Thank you, boo. Thank you for everybody else who didn't come through. Hope y'all replay a game or stuff like that next week. Let's go back. Maybe because it's a holiday weekend. That's why probably it's a lot of people. But still. Appreciate the ones who did stay through. Love y'all. And it's a panel tonight at 8:30. And until we're talking about some of the topics that, to be honest, I'm really not in the mood to discuss about it, because I just had enough energy to discuss some of these stupidity. I know one of the topics gonna be Aaron Spears and Tiffany Haddish, and I said, I might just give them one or two words, and that's it. Boo. But yes, it's a panel tonight at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. Stick with me there. There's nothing else going on after that at the panel. I'm going to relax the rest of the night and chill out, probably watch some shows or play my game and chill out for the rest of the day. I gave you 2 lives back to back. Yes, get into the show, CM. It's really good. I tell you, it's not bad. It's not bad. Yes, I enjoy it. Especially when you have a lot of cast and then well-known actors together. Because sometimes it'll be a hit and miss. But usually they do a good job with the show. Especially with Carl Weber's involved. And they try not to make his name bad and everything. And I think he's involved too. So it's good. And that's it. I appreciate everyone who came through. Thank you, CM. Thank you, J Dog. Thank you. Who else came through? Renee Boo. And everybody else who's been watching in the background. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'll see y'all next week. Don't forget, I'm doing both Mr. Social Corner and Mrs. Talks again next week. And Mrs. Social Corner will be here to stay for more often. And Mr. Talks still will be at 4 o'clock. Mr. Social Corner will be at 10 o'clock. So I'm testing at the times. And see how that goes. And hopefully everyone have a great, safe holiday tomorrow. If y'all going out or if y'all staying home, just like me, just chill out. Less thing, because I don't do none of the parades and all that stuff like that. So have a great Labor Day if y'all celebrate it. Have a great week. I see y'all Thursday for movie night, and also probably sometime on Wednesday, on Friday, or Saturday. I might do some watching on some those days too. All right. So as far as do, I see y'all later. Don't forget, put in the comment section of what I missed. And hope y'all enjoy the intro, outro, the new one that I made out for Mr. Talks. And I see y'all later. Peace.
Thank you.